friends, how y'all doing? Okay, so today I'm coming at you with the reveal on this super cute Passy GM in the black epi leather. Isn't this a cute bag? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I've been on the hunt for an all-weather tote type bag. I did not want the damier graphite. The damier bean. I don't know what I wanted. I just found this and I was like, yes. And so anyway, the measurements of this are 15 inches wide by 11 inches tall by a little over 5 inches deep. And the handle drop on it is about 7 inches. And so the never full is also about 7 inches. So that kind of gives you an idea, what the drop is. And they are the rolled handles, okay? They're nice and, they're so, God, this bag is in such good shape too. Everything is so beautiful about this bag. You'll see that part of it is the epi, just the regular traditional epi material, and then up here it's like this smooth black leather. And then it also has the silver hardware, which this is my first Louis Vuitton bag with silver hardware, and I was so excited because I really do like the silver hardware over the brass, but the brass obviously is kind of grown on me, and so that's mainly what I have now. But anyway, it has these adjustable little belt things on the side. I actually did try to adjust it to see if it would make a difference in how, as far as how wide I can open the bag. It didn't make a difference. So this bag is similar to that bag that you probably see in the monogram print, the Batig No Less horizontal, and because it's got those little belts on the side and everything, and so it reminds me of that bag. I really, when I first got it, I was kind of like, okay, this needs something. It needs something like some sort of charm, but I'm not really a charm girl. And so I ended up just rounding up this silver Louis Vuitton padlock, and it's actually the polished palladium, I think, but it looks silver and it matches perfectly, and it's enough for me. I didn't want anything too obnoxious. I'm not really into a lot of, the bigger charms. I kind of like something small. I tried it on the side here. It looks silly. I don't really care for it. So I wish it had feet. It does not. That's probably the only thing that I really, at first glance, I was kind of like, I don't think I like that. Sorry. I did another video and I went way too long and I couldn't upload it, so now I'm trying to just tell you the bare minimum. Let's see what else. Okay, so it does have some organization on the inside. Okay, there's 3 compartments. There is two main compartments and then a zip in the middle. So on this first main one, you've got a slip pocket over here that's, it's pretty decent size. I don't know, it's not super big. It will not fit like a 6+ side to side, just up and down. And then a small cell phone pocket that I keep like hand sanitizer in. Okay, so on this side, I just have my accessory pochette, and then my mid size, I keep this up and down. The accessory pochette goes side to side. This one's just up and down. And then I have a couple of things that are just flat on the bottom that I don't need to get to that much. The middle compartment, I originally was thinking I was going to use it like for my wallet, but it's not actually as long as the bag. See on the inside how it's a little bit shorter? Now, a zipper wallet, a full size, would fit in there because I tried it, but you have to like go down and then like this, and so if you're in a hurry, it's not going to work. So I just kind of use it to throw all my receipts in. That's what I use it for. But if there's anything that's secure you wanted to put in there, obviously you can do that. I keep my gum in there also, and so then that way I can just keep the receipts out of my wallet, which makes my wallet super fat, and then I can just put them in there. Now on the other side, I actually have stuff that I get to the most, which is my huge, well it's not huge, but bigger agenda calendar, my pen case, and I keep it like on the bottom flat like that. And then I went ahead and got me a damier graphite zippy organizer wallet, and I'll do a separate video on this comparing it to a full-size wallet. It's a little bit bigger, but it has the silver hardware, and so I was wanting it to, coordinate with this bag better. I didn't want to get the black epi because I'm also looking at getting a damier graphite bag, and so I wanted that. And then I have my little bag over here for the overflow cards on the side, and then this room spray. I just, from Bath & Body Works, I keep this in here because, when I go into a funky bathroom, and I like to have spray, okay? Because sometimes I make it funky, and sometimes it's already funky, and so that way I'm covered. Okay, and so I just put the pen case on the bottom, and then I put my calendar over here on the side, and my wallet. Now, it does not have a zip closure. It just has this little clasp, that you can just bring together. You've heard me say in my other videos, having a zipper closure is not a big deal to me, so I don't really see myself ever doing that, Probably one of the things that you may already know about epi leather is it's pretty stiff. So when I first got it, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle how stiff this bag is. I know that it will soften a little bit. I know it's never going to be squishy like, you know, well, even my, no, not my petite, even my No Way GM Black Epi, you know, it's from like 1989 or 1990, and it's pretty squishy. I mean, it's definitely pretty squishy, but I know that a different process for the Epi bags was used in those bags than this is considered, even though this is from 2007, it's used with the quote new process. And so it's not really ever going to be like super squishy. It's still going to always be, you know, pretty stiff, but that's okay. I mean, I can already tell just after these 2 weeks that it's starting to, you know, just starting to kind of wear in just a little bit. You know, it's not as bad as it was when I first got it. And again, I know it's only been 2 weeks, so I feel like it's just going to get better. So, okay, you can carry it over your shoulder. It will not pass the elbow test. You have to put it on your shoulder. I know, and that's just terrible. And it will, you know, most straps for me, one of them always does this. That's just, I mean, I've had so many bags. You've seen on my channel, I have almost 200 videos, and all bags with straps, one of them does this a little bit. If I do that, if I kind of cross it over, it'll stay better. You know, I don't really have that much of a problem. But I carry it like this, okay? And then I also carry it in the crook of my elbow. I wanted to show you, you can access it from your shoulder. So, you know, it's nice that you can have this little organization, because I've been using tote bags for like the last year, and I was getting super annoyed because my MCM bags have zero organization. So even though I use bags in my bags, there's no D-ring for my keys, there's no side pocket for my phone, and I really literally found myself like putting my purse on and digging through it, and I was getting annoyed. So what I like about this is it's a little more organized. I mean, everything has an assigned spot. So even though it's, you know, it's kind of a tote / satchel silhouette, it's not just you can't just throw it. Well, I mean, I guess you can throw everything in there, but it's different. It's different from like my MCM totes or like the Neverfull MM. You know, you have to be more intentional about where you're putting your stuff, and mainly because of that zipper pocket in the middle. Okay, that kind of forces you to be a little more organized, okay? This bag does not have any feet. I wish that it did, because it would be super awesome if it did, but it's okay. I don't mind that. You know, it's funny, if you go back to my Epi Speedy 35 video, I say in that video, and it was about 3 years ago, I said in that video that I didn't like carrying that bag because I was just being honest by saying that if I was carrying a black bag, I wanted everybody to know that it was Louis Vuitton, or if I was carrying a bag that was Louis Vuitton, I wanted everyone to know that it was Louis Vuitton, and with the Epi, you didn't know. And I liked the monogram print for that reason, blah, blah. Okay, well now I'm telling you, like 3 years later, I don't really feel that way. I am totally okay just carrying this bag and maybe people not knowing necessarily that it's a Louis Vuitton. And unless they're familiar with the Epi, or unless they see the little LV right here, or unless they see my padlock, you know, they're not really gonna know. And I'm okay with that, because I don't know, I just kind of got over the whole have to have monogram, and everyone, you know, everyone needs to know what I'm carrying, because, you know, I get caught up in that, and I know I'm not the only one. You know, I'm just being honest. But I do I'm totally fine with this just being, you know, not knowing, because again, unless you're familiar with the Epi line, or unless you're next to me and you see this or see that, you're not going to know. Now, I'll be honest in saying that if I'm carrying the bag, I carry it with the padlock side out, because at least that way, you know, somebody knows. Okay, yeah. So anyway, I am super excited about this bag. Like I said, I wanted to give it a good solid 2 weeks of carrying it to make sure that I was going to be honest, you know, or give some real feedback, not just, hey, look what I got, I'm super excited, blah, 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 you know. Again, like I said in my No Way GM video, check with me in a month or 2 or even 6, because I definitely am known for just waking up one day and being like, okay, I'm done, I'm going to sell it. I do that. I just, you know, that's what I do. But I back in the day, all I carried were black bags, and I just kind of feel like I'm going back to the black. I love it. I really am kind of having this new love for the Epi line, because I love my, you know, you saw my video, I love my No Way GM. It's a month later, and I do love, actually it's 2 months later, and I love it. I still do, and I don't have any plans on getting rid of it. I really like it. You know, it's all weather, and again, it's black, and you don't really know that it's Louis Vuitton. I don't know, I just like it. I really do. And I was looking at some other Epi bags, too, some smaller ones, and so I don't know, I'm just really liking it. And so it's hard to believe that this bag is 2007, because, I mean, look at it. It's like, you know, you have to be careful with Epi, because it does scratch kind of easy, so I don't want to say that I'm going to have to baby it, but I've been, you know, a little careful putting it in the car and not just throwing it over into the seat. You know, I've been a little careful with that, and that's fine. But anyway, so this, again, this is the Passy GM, super cute. You don't really see that many of them. I mean, I think I saw someone with the red one not too long ago, but I really don't see these out in the marketplace, out and about. And like I said, there's a little LV, and it's not a super in-your-face bag. Oh, I wanted to show you. I have my Camelback water bottle. It's 32 ounce. And I can fit it in here. I don't want to carry it all the time because it's heavy and chunky, but it will. If I have to, you know, put it in there, I can. And it kind of sticks out a little bit, but at least I could just, you know, tote it to the car or whatever if I needed to be hands-free. And so, you know, with the epi bag already being a little heavy, you got to be careful with what you're going to put in here because, you know, these things they already have a nice amount of weight on them just because they're epi leather. So anyway, okay, I'll be talking to y'all real soon with my little comparison video. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye!